England, a small island nation with a history as vast and ever-changing as the very seas that surround it. From ancient tribes to global empires, England's story is a complex tapestry woven from threads of conquest, innovation and cultural exchange. It is a story of powerful monarchs and ordinary people, of bloody conflicts and peaceful revolutions. This essay embarks on a whirlwind tour of England's rich history, highlighting key periods and influential figures that have shaped this nation's unique identity. Prepare yourself, dear reader, for we are about to journey through time itself. Our journey begins not with Englishmen, but with the Romans. In 43 AD, these conquerors from the south, led by Emperor Claudius, arrived on Britain's shores. Though met with fierce resistance from native Celtic tribes, the Romans ultimately established their dominance, and for nearly 4 centuries, Britannia, as they called it, was a province of the Roman Empire. The Romans brought with them their language, laws, and advanced engineering. They built impressive roads, towns, and public baths. Roman influence seeped into the very fabric of life, leaving an indelible mark on Britain. But Roman rule was not to last. Weakened by internal strife and facing threats elsewhere, the Roman legions withdrew from Britain in the 5th century AD, leaving a power vacuum that would soon be filled by new arrivals. As Roman power waned, Germanic tribes from mainland Europe, the Angles, Saxons and Jutes, began to migrate across the North Sea, settling in the lands vacated by the Romans. Thus began the Anglo-Saxon period, a time of great upheaval and transformation. These newcomers were skilled warriors and farmers who established independent kingdoms across England. Names like Wessex, Mercia and Northumbria emerged, each vying for power. This was a time of constant warfare and shifting alliances, but it was also a time of cultural blossoming. The Anglo-Saxons developed their own language, Old English, the ancestor of modern English. They established a rich oral tradition, passed down through generations of storytellers. Their craftsmanship, particularly in metalwork, was renowned, yet a new threat emerged from the north, the Vikings. The year 1066 marks a pivotal year in English history, a year forever etched in the annals of time. The Norman Conquest. William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, laid claim to the English throne. This claim led to the Battle of Hastings, a clash of civilizations that would forever alter the course of English history. William's victory at Hastings had profound and long-lasting consequences. The Normans, of Viking descent but French in language and culture, imposed their rule upon England. French became the language of the court and administration, leaving an enduring mark on English vocabulary. William's conquest brought about a transformation of English society, replacing the Anglo-Saxon aristocracy with a new Norman elite. Castles, symbols of Norman power, rose across the land. The legacy of 1066 is all around us, shaping the very fabric of English society. Fast forward to the 16th century, a period of immense change and upheaval marked by the reign of the Tudor dynasty. Henry VIII, a king larger than life, dominated this era. Driven by his desire for a male heir and a clash with the Pope over his divorce from Catherine of Aragon, Henry VIII broke from the Roman Catholic Church and established the Church of England. This act, the English Reformation, had seismic consequences, forever altering the religious landscape of England. Henry's children, Edward VI, Mary I, and Elizabeth I, each navigated the treacherous waters of religious and political turmoil. Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, ushered in a golden age of English history. Her reign saw the defeat of the Spanish Armada, the flourishing of English literature under Shakespeare, and the expansion of English power overseas. The 18th century witnessed the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, a period of unprecedented technological advancement that transformed England from an agricultural society to an industrial powerhouse. It began with innovations in textile production, but soon spread to other industries like coal mining, iron production, and engineering. Factories sprang up across the landscape, drawing people from rural areas to burgeoning industrial cities like Manchester and Birmingham. New technologies like the steam engine and the power loom revolutionized manufacturing. The Industrial Revolution brought about immense wealth, but also created new social problems, including poverty, overcrowding and pollution. Yet it cemented England's position as a global power and ushered in the modern world. In the 20th century, England faced its darkest hour with the outbreak of World War II. As Nazi Germany swept across Europe, England stood defiant, the last bastion of freedom against tyranny. Led by the unwavering resolve of Winston Churchill, the British people endured the Blitz, the relentless bombing of their cities. From the skies above, the Royal Air Force battled bravely in the Battle of Britain, denying Hitler's Luftwaffe air superiority. On the beaches of Dunkirk, a desperate evacuation saved the British Army from annihilation. England's resilience in the face of adversity inspired the world. The Second World War tested the very limits of England's strength and resolve, but it also showcased the indomitable spirit of its people. England's story is not just a tale of the past, it is a living legacy that continues to shape the world today. From its language, spoken by millions around the globe, to its legal system, which has influenced democracies worldwide, England's influence is undeniable. English literature, music, art and fashion continue to captivate and inspire. The ideas of democracy, individual liberty and the rule of law, forged over centuries of struggle, remain cornerstones of English society and serve as a beacon of hope for people around the world. As we conclude this whirlwind tour through England's past, one thing is abundantly clear. England's history is not a static monument to be observed from afar. It is a dynamic, ever-evolving narrative that continues to be written today. With each passing generation, the legacy of England's past is reinterpreted and reshaped, ensuring that the story of this small island nation will continue to fascinate and inspire for generations to come. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share to keep exploring the rich history of England with us.